give honor to God, who is the head of our lives, all of our lives. I have been bestowed this honor to speak and to introduce the speaker to you. I have been with this husband of mine 45 years.
Amen.
We've been married going on 43 years. 5 children, 6 grandchildren, and 2 great-grandchildren. That's how good God's been to us. When I met my husband, I had no knowledge of what the military would require of me and of the spouses, whether they were male or female, because some of our military were female and their husbands were left behind. Since the beginning, my first record of war was Vietnam. Our soldiers, especially African American soldiers, went away, they came back, they were never the same. Since that time, there has been the Gulf War and the Iraq and Afghanistan. We have had many fallen soldiers. We have had divided families. Families give a lot along with the military soldier. So when I met Jimmy, I said, this is a good man. You know, like the Bible says, when a man finds a wife, he finds a good thing. That is also so with when a woman finds a husband, she finds a good thing. So I had the privilege and the honor to watch this young, because we were both young, good man. Somewhere along the line, he became a great man.
All right.
Come on, go ahead. Preach.
So, when he went into the military, there were those, no matter what color they were, took him under his wing, their wings, and taught him how to become this great man that he is today in my eyesight. He also has done that for others. I have watched him over the years mentor many young soldiers. We have met many, many soldiers. I have been with, as they say, kings, princesses, presidents. We're all human when it gets right down to it. But I have been bestowed this honor to watch this young man from South Carolina, whose parents were farmers, who were told he would never become anything or anyone. But take a look at him now.
Amen. Yes.
Take a look at him now. So for you young people sitting out there who have been told this, don't believe it. Because you serve a mighty God. And through God, all things are possible. Where they told him, you would never go to college, don't apply, you are a farmer's son. If they could only see him now.
Amen.
I know his parents were very proud of all their children. Daddy never could get it straight that he was a colonel. He would always call him a sergeant, no matter what. I don't care what rank he was still a sergeant. And that was okay, because Daddy was very proud of him. As a black man in the military, Jimmy went through a lot. He worked very hard. There were late nights. And as his spouse, I told him this from the beginning. I got you. I got your back. You do whatever it takes to get us where you think we should be, and I'll do the rest. So, just let me tell you a little bit what my husband has accomplished over the years. This was once a child that picked cotton, that cut grass, slaughtered hogs, I don't know how he did that, pulled weeds. He did, you name it, from South Carolina, he did it along with his siblings. They had very strong parents. They guided them along the way. As parents, this is our job. Our children are not our own. They are lent to us by God. So parents, please take heed. Fathers, especially. God, don't answer that phone if that ain't Jesus. That's what Reverend Pastor Witherspoon told me one night. So, sorry, Pastor. But we've met a lot of soldiers through our lifetime. Some are not here with us today. They are not here with us today so that you may be with us today. They have fought for your freedom. So when you see a veteran, whether they're homeless, whether they're dirty looking or raggedy looking, you don't know their circumstances. Some of them have given the ultimate sacrifices, and so have their family. So during Jimmy's career, Colonel retired Jimmy Sanders was born in Sumter, South Carolina, where he lived until he entered college in 1969. He received his BA degree from South Carolina State University in 1973. He received his master's degree in healthcare administration from the U.S. Army Baylor University program in 1984. Jimmy received his Army Officer Commission in 1973 through the South Carolina State ROTC program. So for you young people who don't know about this program, ask your parents, become aware of this program. It can take you far and wide. His final assignment in the Army before retiring in 2003, with 30 years of active duty service, was as Chief of Staff, Southeast Regional Medical Man at Fort Gordon, Georgia. Not only was Jimmy over one hospital at one time, he was over many hospitals at one time. So after retirement from the Army, Jimmy worked 12 years as a professional health care consultant for 2 organizations, Deloitte and Bearing Point. Jimmy is a graduate of the U.S. Army War College and the Army Command and Staff College. He wears the Expert Field Medical Badge. His awards and decorations include the Legion of Merit, Defense of Meritorious Service Medals, and the Army Medals with 5 oak leaf clusters. I tried to get him to wear his uniform, but he said it was outdated. That's not true. The Army still continues on. Jimmy is a board certified and life fellow in the American College of Healthcare Executives. He has been awarded the A Proficiency designation by the Army Surgeon General for his long service of excellence in the Army Medical Department. For a lifelong of professional military service, he was inducted into the Order of the Military Medical Merit and Order of the Honorable Saint Croix. There are many other things I could say about this man, but I won't. The old people say, let my works speak for themselves. So I am saying to you, let his works speak for himself. Now I have the pleasure and the honor to introduce the love of my life, my king here on earth, that God gave me. God gave me him. And I will be forever so grateful for what God looked beyond all my faults and saw my needs. So this morning, Grant Hill, I now introduce to you the speaker of the hour, my husband, my main man, my best friend, my all in all, Colonel retired Jimmy Sanders.